this evening. So my name is Melanie Miller. I've been selling Tupperware now for 16 years. This afternoon, well, actually, since 9 o'clock this morning, I was doing a garage sale, and I obviously was selling Tupperware, but I was also selling other things. And it looks as though we sold some like $420. So that was a really nice surprise because last year I did the same garage sale and we probably netted around 200. So I will be donating some of that to Nova, who are the people who sort of encouraged this Beaconsfield-wide garage sale. So I am going to make sorbet, and I'm going to make sorbet using my supersonic chopper. So I'm just going to get the top. Okay, so all it entails making sorbet is, hi Julie, is putting in frozen fruit, adding an egg white, and adding a tiny bit of sugar, mixing it together, and then putting it into a freezer mate. And then we're going to whisk off to Susie's, put that in the freezer at Susie's, and we can have that this evening with whatever we're going to eat there. So I have in here, I wasn't sure how much frozen fruit. I have in here actually some strawberries. Okay. I have some strawberries and rhubarb, but I think the rhubarb really needs to be cooked. So I'm just going to put some strawberries in here. From here, I'm going to use the rhubarb separately. So I don't think rhubarb would go well in a sorbet. Hi, Lorraine. You never thought of using this. Okay. No, it makes really good sorbet. So I'm just picking out the strawberry here. See how easy it is for me to pick out the strawberries. I mean, this stuff has been frozen. Imagine trying to do this in a bag of frozen fruit, guys. You just wouldn't be able to. Okay, so I've got just rhubarb left in here now. This is good. So I've got quite a lot of strawberry, actually. So, okay, I'm just going to pop this back into the freezer. But before I do that, I'm going to add in a few cherries. Don't tell Susie and Brandon. They don't like cherries. Well, that's what they tell me. But anyway, I'm going to put this back in the freezer and I'll be back. Okay, so I need a top to go on there. The only sad thing about my garage sale today was I didn't manage to persuade anyone to join Tupperware. They were just looking for bargains. Actually, I did have one girl say that she might be interested. So I'm still looking for people who want more out of their life to join my Tupperware team, because there's so many fun things and so such an opportunity to make money at Tupperware, and in the process help a lot of other people to save time, save money, and eat more healthily. Okay, let's start chopping this. Now that I've chopped it down a little bit, I'm going to get the egg. I think actually it's 2 egg whites, so I'm going to use 2. Just going to chop that in there. So this is where you carefully, and then what you do is you freeze it for about 2 hours, just to make sure that there's no, I forget what the thing is that sometimes is in eggs, but if you freeze it for 2 hours, you kill any possible contaminant. I've got those 2 eggs now, egg yolks to have tomorrow. So let me keep going. Keep chopping this down. Okay, so I literally took them straight out of the freezer, guys. So here we go. Now it's starting to go like that. Okay, so what I now need to do is push everything back down. And chop it more. Okay. And I'm going to add in a little bit of sugar as well. Not much. Oh. So keep pushing it back into the middle, but actually it's starting to look quite smooth. And it definitely, it's not going to be, okay, the raw egg white isn't an issue. No, it isn't, as long as you freeze it for 2 hours. And I've been making this sorbet for years, Lorraine, and actually quite often I make it and then we eat it. But just if you're feeding little kids or anything, you want to make sure that you freeze it for the 2 hours. And that, because that kills the, I forget what item it is. Let me just chop this a bit more, and then I'm going to get some sugar. And I've definitely made it without egg as well. So it's really up to you what you want to do. I'm just going to put a dessert spoon, that's it, of sugar in there. And sure, this is going to be a sorbet with texture. So it's not going to be like your store-bought sorbet, which is so processed. It probably doesn't have much fruit in. But this is that. I'm going to show you it when I put it into my freezer mate. Okay, it is looking good. You can see that some of it's quite smooth in there. Yes. And there are still some bits of fruit, but most of it is quite smooth now. So let me pour it into here. and you'll be able to see what I mean. I think it's all going to fit. Into here. So can you, oh, you can't really see the texture, but it's not totally smooth. Like it does have fruit. It's going to have some fruit in it, but I think it's going to be delicious. It's usually delicious when I make it. So let me show you the finished result. So there we are. There is the sorbet. And I think you'll agree, it looks pretty smooth. There are some pieces in those, so it's not like when you do it with a blender or anything. There is some texture, but it's going to be super delicious. So I'm taking that with me tonight to Susie's house because Alan bought something. I can't remember what it was now, but he bought something as well that we're going to take for dessert. So we've got a little bit of sorbet now to have with the dessert. So that is it for me tonight. So thank you so much, Julie and Lorraine and Olga, for being here tonight. It was fun. And Ingrid, good to see you. I hope, Ingrid, that your daughter and your niece enjoyed their $77 gift. So don't forget, everybody, that anybody who recruits at the moment, I'm going to give them $77 of Tupperware, surprise Tupperware. So tomorrow I'm doing my live sale, and I've decided I'm going to do 17 products of $7, 17 of $17, and 17 of 77. How am I going to do $77 products? Well, you'll have to wait and see. And if you want to be part of my VIP group and come and join us for our live sale, just click on the link above for my VIP group. If you want to be part of Tupperware and be able to take advantage of our great prices, I'm also giving a $10 rebate for everybody who joins with me. So click on the link above, and as soon as I see you've joined, I will contact you for your $10 rebate. So thank you so much, everyone. Have a fantastic evening. That is it for the moment. Bye for now.